Looks better than expected? Well, yay! That's always nice. So everything's ready for it to resume when it has enough flint. And let's count our flint. We have 430. So when it gets to 510... I did use black glass, yes. 512, thank you. When it gets to 512 flint, it will drop another flower and resume the entropinium. So very soon. Very soon. 430, probably in the next 20 minutes, based on past... The empty corner doesn't really look nice. What what empty corner? Gravel. What do I use to generate flint? Yeah, that next to Sarah, I know. I need to work on a lot of areas in here. Infinite. I have a flint farm here. So I'm duplicating gravel. I'm duping gravel, and then I have several random carcasses placing gravel, and then I have the bore lens going around a tiny planet to break the gravel, because you get flint every once in a while from breaking gravel. So this just runs and runs and runs and runs to make flint. So, yep. And that's one of the things I could sit and watch, and just watch when I'm not doing anything. That and the, this here that we made last time. Which, all of these are full, so I'm sure there's a bunch of blocks down there. I need to put a void on that, a void update, upgrade. So, yep. Alright, so we've been playing for an hour. Let's see if we've been built up any mana in our battery. I hadn't looked. Well, it certainly looks like we have a little bit more than before. What's next? Well, first I need to empty my inventory of stuff. My trowel away. This floral powder has a location I can put it. So is this black stained glass. So, floral powder we'll put here. Oh, nope. Oh well. Doesn't matter, I suppose. I'm not very picky about, as long as they're in the right row, right column. So what is next? Good question. Well, we could do some crafting, some auto crafting. I know it'll interrupt our little line of potatoes, but the last thing that we need to do this Rune of Autumn are fermented spider eyes. And in order to do fermented spider eyes, it's a simple crafting recipe and it's shapeless, so I will be able to do it over in our Crafty Crate Hall. I do not have a lot of spider eyes. That is, I have 40. I have 40 spider eyes. So I need to keep that in mind. That is one of the reasons I was AFKing, was to get some spider eyes. We will not need a lot of Runes of Autumn. So here's the crafting recipe for a Rune of Autumn that needs the fermented spider eye. We got these things automated last time, and we're already duplicating the autumnal leaves. So everything is done except for this fermented spider eye. And the only use I think that we have for the Rune of Autumn is, oh well, I guess we do need it for the Dandelion. Both of these we don't need a ton of. Why do I have so many catalysts? Because when I was making this haul, I did not make it efficient. Yeah, each pool only does one crafting recipe, and I could have done this a different way. Totally could have. And I know a different way that I could have done it, but that wouldn't require moving all of these around and changing them, and I'm not messing with that now. When I started, I didn't think ahead. Because I could have, instead of, for those of you who may be playing the pack who want to do it differently, you can use the remote, the red string containers. And I might not have had access to them when I started this, something like that. Instead of open crates, use a red string container pointing that direction. Remember, you can go 8 blocks with it. So if you went 8 blocks with it and then had an open crate over only one catalyst and pool, you could still have it so that you could dupe coal, but it comes over here to do the duping process and gets picked up. Okay? So then you'd only need one catalyst. You could do 8 this way, steps this way, and 8 this way, pointing into the same open crate. And you would still have possibly a challenge. It might be into a hopper pointing into open crate, because what if you're doing multiple craftings at the same time? But there is, you know, you could save on materials, save on mana pools by doing that. I didn't. I have. This could technically be a battery in itself, all of these mana pools. So no, that's why I did this. I have not used the quark pipes, and I don't plan to. You think it looks cooler this way? Well, it certainly uses a lot more resources. I could use diluted pools. Probably not in every single one, because some of these duping ones cost a lot of mana. And these the feeder pools only get fed once a minute. So again, I mean, it's nice to have all this mana here. I have been using a lot of mana with like the potatoes, and I know that the chorus flowers had an issue for a little bit. So yeah. Diluted pools are only one tablet, half a mana pool. They only hold half a mana pool. So they don't store as much mana in them. Way back in the day. Why does it help? Because you don't need that. Some things don't need that much mana storage. Mana, it takes a lot to make mana. And so and a mana pool is a huge amount of mana. Huge amount. So sometimes you just don't need that much mana sitting somewhere. They're only actually 1%? Oh, well, even smaller then. While we're here, let's empty our tablet that we filled up so we can fill it up again. I am using diluted mana pools in different areas around my base. Alright, so now we'll generate some more mana. Woo! Let's, for example, if we go down, this is my output line. I'm doing 2 separate lines. I have one line that takes mana and brings it to the battery, and then I have another line that takes mana and takes it out of the battery and sends it to the areas of my base that need it. Okay, so this is the main central location where it controls switching the spark augments on them. And I know down this line, at some point here, I switched to diluted going down here because I didn't need that much mana to feed my potato farm, so I shrunk the amount of mana that comes this way. And I think I did it down here too, yep. So there's just diluted ones down this way also. And this actually goes to my portal here, as well as further down there's another pool here that goes into, and all of these views are diluted because they just use the messenger lens. And this is my supply check for this side of the runic altar area here. So, oh, I switched a few of these to the Gaia so they go a little faster. I'd eventually like to switch them all, but I'm really low on diamonds, as in, like, I'm out. So it doesn't, I'm just kind of hanging on to things. Good, that's still running. Where else might I use diluted pools? I think I've got, I don't have diluted pools here. No. Nope. Oh, here I do, because they're only running the Hopper Hawks. That's right. These are only fueling the Hopper Hawks, so they just have diluted ones. So yeah, where you don't need a ton of mana, you just use a diluted one. Woot. Oh, I'm in the floor. Come on. Let me out. Okay. That was fun. We'll throw you away in a moment. I'm just listening to the ticks. That must be the water bucket. The water refiller. Okay. I still have so much. What are we gonna do now, guys? What are we gonna work on now? There's so much building that needs to be done. So this is the corner you were talking about. The jaded amaranthus makes flowers, not petals. And I have 2 of them in this farm here. The corner between the glass and that other green block. This here or this over here? Because this over here will be a wall for the hallway. Eventually, when I actually have a hallway. Take care, Lucid. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Yep. Okay. To do the fermented spider eye, we need to do the it's just a standard. We have everything. We'll use brown mushrooms because that's what we've got. So we need 3. Let's grab our box. You don't like having the corner empty, huh? I have used the JEI feature. There you go. It's not empty anymore. Well, let's grab that redstone box. gonna encounter gravel, which is cool. Am I wearing a band of aura? No. I am wearing a Great Fairy ring and a ring of correction. Okay, let's not do a chest. Let's go get a dropper, because it's got less... Actually, let's do a hopper. Do I have one? Nope. Third thought. I'm going to take a chest with me, so all I need is to get the iron. Five iron. And we need to do a stack of sticks and 8 leather, because we're gonna need some of these. Okay. Crafty crate. There. Great. I needed to make another hopper for that point. Anyway. Funnel. Corporeal spark. There. Okay. Okay. Am I able to set up another corporeal request? Yeah, I'm able to set... I have indexes all in different places around my base. I do. Okay. I don't need any more of these. I'm doing this wrong. Yeah. It needs to do something like this. It was spacing it off. Because that one is this one here? Yep. Alright, let's go get another hopper. Five. Let's just... There we go. All right, that there means we've got to do 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 containers. I have not received that ring, no. Are you bound? Yes, okay. So I need 2 more funnels and 2 more of you. I should have done it differently. We need a couple more item frames. Alright. And then we can work on getting the redstone up here. Okay. I don't think I have. I'm looking to see if I have. I don't think I have a pattern for just 3. I have 2, 1, 4. Nope, I might have to make it. See if I have any. 2, nope. Okay, so to do that pattern, either one of these will be fine since it's shapeless. Okay. And I need to get 3 redstone. Great. Let me put these back somewhere. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Alright. So once we get to, we need to get the pieces. Sugar. Mushroom. Am I gonna get a, nope, it gave me a red one. So I'll have to go fetch it. And spider eye. I don't want the red one because I don't have many of those and I'm not making a farm. So let's go get a brown mushroom. I don't need to. You do? You think I should place it closer? Just for this process, yeah, but the thing is, I don't ever need to get more materials once I have this set up. It's just for the setup process that I'm going back and forth. All right. Whoop. And then I need you. That I need to get rid of this section a little bit. Okay. And then another block here that'll have the clock on it. Okay. Now we just need to connect these two. Sure, that'll work. Take care, Golden Lion. Thank you for hanging out with me. Okay, we're gonna tweak this a little bit. 1, 2, 4, 8. Alright, so that'll reduce the number that it needs. It'll make 1, 2, 4, it'll make 8 before it turns off. So I only need 8 fermented spider eyes at a time. Is that calculated correctly? I think so. Let's see if it works. That has redstone. That, oh, dang it. So it should have made 1. It did! I forgot to put redstone up here. Why are you only making 1 though? Let's see if I can fix you. Let's take stuff out of here first. And try again. Maybe it had stuff in there from when I goofed. Nope. Why are you not pulling the mushroom? Oh, well, you are, but what's going on? Maybe it's too fast? Hi, Dubs. All right, to slow that down. Does that put the... It did put the mushrooms back. We're gonna see if I put a button on it, if it'll craft 1. It did it once already, and then we can figure out how to slow it down. And that just gave me 3 sugars. Oh, did it have, oh. Okay. Okay, it made 1. So it is that it is going too fast. So to add delay, we need to add repeaters. And we actually could do it. Let's move the clock. We will have to move this out. So the repeaters can go here. I wonder if one will be enough. That is not slow enough. So we need to make it slower. All right, let's put that in there. Slower would be a hopper timer. A hopper, an hourglass. We have one. We have one. Let's do... Or another repeater. Do you think one more repeater will fix it? Woot. Okay. Just need to restore what I had. Whoa. Why? Why? You have the other items in the dropper. Oh, you're absolutely right. It's done. It's full. Yeah, okay, thanks. And yep. We'll take it out in a second. Let's eat. Okay, so why did you turn off? What changed? Oh, cakes. Cakes are being made. That's definitely why that sugar is leaving. Alright, so if we take you out. That's correct. That's correct. Do I have enough buckets this time? I hope so. Yay! It's slow enough. Alright, let's put one here. And now I'm beginning to think that this is still going to fill up a whole bunch, because my head was stuck at being this is a crystal cube calculating. I need to move the repeater, this repeater down quite a ways. So it's getting off a signal of 1 right now. It's really as far as I want it to go. If we give it make it go to a signal strength of 2. There. Who knew redstone is such a complicated thing? Yeah, good. Yep. Put the mushrooms away and the spider eyes away, because I only have 40 of them. Yeah, I have far too much sugar than necessary. Alright, so that should be good to go. Hey! That makes me happy. That's good. It will use up all my spider eyes, but I think at a number 2, it'll turn off when this inventory starts filling, so it'll maintain a stack, I think. I'd have to test. I don't have another hopper to test with at the moment, so to lay it out and see where the comparator signal goes. But I think that will make me happy now. We have spider eyes. Yay. How are we? On diamonds. Oh good, we have like 18. I was gonna head this way for something, I remember. We're going to take this down. We're done. Rune of Spring done. Rune of Autumn officially done. I just have to make it. We will not need to make blaze quartz. So I will be able to set up the other rune on my own between streams, because you guys have seen me do this numerous times before. So at some point I will come down here and set up Autumn right here. Going in that direction will come out Autumn. And one of the other sins has to be made too. We have one extra spot because we won't need to make the one that needs the blaze quartz because it's only used in one flower, and it's a functional flower that we'll never use. Or that we've already made one of and we don't need more. Something like that, I can't remember. But yeah, so we'll be able to make autumn runes and whatever the sin is that we need to make for... What does the North Slimness need? It just needs the autumn. And then we've got the Shulk Knot is ready to be made now because it was waiting on I don't know. We need to worry about these Ender Air bottles. I think it was greed for the cake flour. We're making that though. And the Dandelion doesn't need the sins. It just needs the other 8. But Ender Air is going to be a challenge. Ender Air is going to be quite a challenge. Cake flour's gluttony. Any case, we'll be making all the things. Yeah. I have been to the end, yes, and I can go and get a whole bunch of Ender Air bottles, but a couple of times we have attempted to automate it and I broke my pack because of one of the mods causing issues. That has been fixed with that mod, but it required a pull request into Botania, and Botania hasn't had an update that included that pull request. So it's still broken. So I can't do what I need to do to do the automated Ender Air. Yeah, because you can automate Ender Air if everything was working. So I have enough Ender Air probably to finish playing the game, make enough flowers, I don't know. I could go get a whole bunch more and not have to automate it, but I was gonna automate it because it's something that was automatable. Just can't until Botania has an update that includes the fix. The other option is to extend the Corporea network out to spawn. Correct. And let me just show you. I'll have to make more of these. Here we are. My coordinates are -405, -116. I know you can't see it because of the announcement bar, so that's what I'm telling you. -405, -116. Spawn is -132, so that's not bad. 275. So again, not bad, but that's a long distance to move Corporea because Corporea only travels 8 blocks at a time. So to see where we are, here's where we are. And we have to go this way. Is this the right way? Maybe it's the other direction. No, it was the right way. This whole distance we'd have to chunk load and get the Corporea network all the way over here. Wrong way. So, yep, doable. Just not really sure I want to do that. It may just be something that I go get a shulker box full of Ender Air bottles and call it a day, you know? Just be like, okay, we're done. We don't need to automate them even though they're possible. I could, if you guys want to see, I could do the end side where if it picks up glass bottles, it creates the Ender Air in the end for me automatically. And then I would just need to go get the Ender Air. So you guys can see that side. But I'm pretty sure you could figure out what you need to do that. So it's up to you if you want to see me go to the end and set up an automation system where I drop glass bottles on the ground. Because that's essentially how it would work. You're throwing Ender Air bottles into the end portal. So they're going to arrive at end spawn. So that obsidian square. So then you'll have a hopper hawk pick up those empty bottles, generate the ender air using a dispenser, which then you pick up the ender air bottles, and essentially you would throw them into the end portal and they would arrive at spawn. There's always set world spawn, but that'd be cheating. That's true, I could move world spawn. You're right about that. That is an option I did not think about. And that would be a workaround to a known problem that's been a problem with the pack since I reported the problem. So that's a thought that I didn't give any thought to. Thank you, Nisi. Set world spawn. I could do that. And then we could automate ender air bottles. So that's a thought. All right, well. I'm gonna go feed the kitty cats because their alarm's gonna go off any second now. And when I come back, I think we'll go into a creative world. And I don't think we figured out how to do Shulk Me Nots. So, yeah. I will be right back. I'll answer your question when I come back, Bokendov. So I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.